My beloved, welcome. I am so glad you're here right now, because the angels have led you to this exact moment for a reason. You've been sensing something, haven't you? A shift, a nudge, a stirring in your heart. And I'm here to tell you, you're not imagining it. There is someone who is absolutely crazy in love with you, someone divinely connected to your soul, and yes, the surprises coming your way will leave you breathless, blessed, and transformed. So take a deep breath and get comfortable. This message is just for you. If you're hearing my voice today, know that it's not by accident. There are no coincidences. In the divine realm, God has a plan for you, and this message is confirmation. So before we go any further, let's open up this space with a little act of faith. Go ahead and type in the comments right now, I believe or I receive. That little action of agreement unlocks something powerful in the spirit. It's like you're planting a seed, and heaven sees it. You're saying to the universe and to God, I'm ready. And as you do that, don't forget to like this video. It helps this message reach others who need it just like you. And if you're new here, welcome to the Prophetic Message family. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, so you never miss another divine word meant for your spirit. Now let me speak directly to your heart. Angels are surrounding you even now, whispering to your spirit, stirring something deep inside. They're showing me that love is blooming for you in a way you've never experienced before. Not just romantic attraction, but a divine, soulful love that transforms the way you see yourself and the world around you. This person, yes, the one you've been sensing, thinking about, dreaming about, is real. They're not just a hope or a fantasy. They are sent by God, and they are truly, deeply crazy in love with you. The angels say, this person's emotions for you have gone far beyond the surface. What started as curiosity has turned into admiration. What began as a gentle tug has evolved into a full-blown heart awakening. And while they might be keeping it quiet right now or trying to figure out how to express it, heaven wants you to know it's coming. You see, when God ordains a connection, it cannot be broken. Delayed? Maybe. Hidden for a season? Sure, but never denied, because what's meant for you, who is meant for you, will find you. That's divine law. The angels are showing me someone who has kept their feelings close, but they've been praying about you. They've been watching you from afar, listening to your words, observing your spirit. And something about you speaks directly to their soul. You make them feel safe. You make them feel alive. You remind them of who they truly are. Now hear this clearly. They're not just drawn to your appearance or your talents. No, this is deeper. It's your light, your resilience. The way you carry yourself with grace, even when the storms rage. The way you still believe in love, even after betrayal. The way you've kept your heart open, even after it was broken. That's what they love about you. And that's why God is orchestrating a divine surprise. Isaiah 43:19 says, Behold, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs forth. Do you not perceive it? Yes, something new is springing forth in your life, not just emotionally, but spiritually and even physically. And this love, this divine love, will come wrapped in more than just affection. It's going to be partnered with blessings, opportunities, gifts, clarity, healing, purpose. They're crazy in love with you, but it's not just butterflies and poetry. It's divine alignment. They're being awakened to the fact that you are part of their destiny. And soon, you'll see signs in the natural that confirm this. Matthew 6:33 reminds us, But seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added to you. You've been seeking, you've been praying, you've been waiting with a heart wide open, and now God is adding, not subtracting from your life. They may have been unsure before. Maybe they didn't think they were ready. Maybe they were afraid. Maybe their past made them hesitant. But God has been working behind the scenes. Just like he's been preparing your heart, he's been stirring theirs. Let me speak into your spirit. The wait was not wasted. Every tear you cried, every lonely night, every prayer you whispered into the dark, it all mattered. Heaven heard, the angels saw, and now the time is shifting. Ecclesiastes 3:11 says, "He has made everything beautiful in its time, and beloved, the time for this love to bloom beautifully is almost here. Angels are rejoicing because someone is about to confess the depths of their feelings. Someone who thought they could keep it to themselves, but now it's too much to contain. They can't hide it any longer. Their soul longs for you. Now you may be wondering, how do I prepare for this? What should I be doing? The angels say this: stay in alignment. Keep walking in truth. Keep nurturing your relationship with God, because it's in that alignment that you'll know what's real and what's counterfeit. Proverbs 4:23 tells us, above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Guard your heart, not in fear, but in wisdom. Don't let impatience make you settle. Don't let loneliness pull you toward the wrong hands. Wait for the one whose love reflects God's love for you, patient, kind, honest, strong. This person is coming with surprises, not just emotional but tangible. I'm seeing gifts, messages, even a location shift for some of you, a change in scenery, a door opening, a move. And it's all connected to this divine love. Angels are saying, expect the unexpected. Some of you thought it was over. That love was behind you, that maybe it wasn't your portion. But Jeremiah 29:11 still stands. For I know the plans I have. For you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a future and a hope. This love is part of that hope. And the person God is connecting you to is someone whose soul has remembered yours. Someone who feels peace just thinking of you. Someone who sees your value, not just your image, but your essence. Let me say this clearly. The love coming your way is not going to feel like chaos. It won't leave you anxious or confused. It will come with peace, with confirmation, with consistency. Corinthians 14:33 reminds us, for God is not the author of confusion, but of peace. The person coming isn't bringing confusion. They're bringing clarity. They're not playing games. They're making decisions. Now I know, sometimes the mind tries to sabotage the heart. Maybe you're thinking, is this too good to be true? But let me remind you, God is the giver of every good and perfect gift. James 1:17 tells us that. And yes, that includes love. That includes relationships that honor Him. That includes a partner who's not just attracted to your body, but committed to your soul. You've waited long enough. And the angels say, get ready. Because when this person expresses how they truly feel, it's going to shift something in you. The weight you've been carrying, the fear, the waiting, the wondering, it will melt away. You'll remember this moment. You'll look back and say, this was the day I realized something beautiful was already on its way. Don't be surprised if they contact you soon. Don't be surprised if someone from your past returns with new understanding. Don't be shocked if a stranger enters your life and feels like home, because God's ways are higher than ours. He works in ways that exceed our imagination. Ephesians 3:20 says, now unto Him who is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that we ask or think. Yes, beloved, even the desires of your heart that you never dared to speak out loud, God heard them, and He's responding. Right now, angels are clearing the path, removing distractions, untangling knots, healing hearts, softening egos, whispering divine strategy into the ear of the one who's meant to love you. It won't be long now. There is someone walking around right now with a heart full of love for you. They may not have said it, they may not know how, but it's growing. And soon they will take a step, maybe small, maybe bold, but it will be undeniable. You'll feel it in your spirit. And when they show up, you'll recognize them by the peace they carry, by the way your soul exhales, by the way their presence feels like a prayer being answered. The Spirit is still moving, beloved. There's more that needs to be poured into your heart, because the love that's coming toward you, it's sacred, it's rare, and it's being protected by heaven until the right moment. This is why it hasn't happened yet in the way you expected. This is why things felt delayed or silent, because God wasn't just preparing them, He was preparing you. You see, divine love can't show up in chaos. It won't grow in an environment where insecurity reigns or when wounds are still bleeding. So the angels had to first guide you into healing, into stability, into wholeness. You had to remember your worth. You had to come back to center, because when love finds you, it needs to find you ready. Not perfect, but prepared, and you've done that. Whether you know it or not, you've healed through tears and loneliness. You've shown resilience through heartbreak. You've prayed through disappointment. You've kept your heart open, even when the world gave you reasons to shut it. That alone makes you a miracle. And that's why the person who is crazy in love with you is being drawn to your light. They're not falling for a mask. They're falling for your essence, the true you, the healed you, the anointed you, the whole you. Angels are whispering this truth over your life. You are safe to be loved now. It's safe to receive. So many of you have loved deeply, but kept your hearts guarded like a fortress. And I understand why. The betrayals hurt. The silence cut deep. The ones you gave everything to didn't see your value. But this is not that. The one coming toward you, this person who is so full of love for you, has been watching your growth in the Spirit. Even if they don't have the words for it, they can sense something powerful in you. They can feel that your presence carries healing. They're not just interested in your story. They want to help write the next chapter with you. There's a powerful verse I want to speak into your spirit. Song of Solomon 3:4. I have found the one whom my soul loves. That's not just poetry. That's prophecy. Your soul is about to recognize someone. And when it happens, you'll realize this love isn't built on surface things. It's built on a divine connection that spans dimensions. It's not just emotional. It's spiritual. You may not even realize how many times your name has come up in their prayers. You may not know that when they think about their future, your face appears in their imagination. Some of them are dreaming about you, waking up with your energy in their spirit. They don't know why, but you're always there. That's not obsession. That's divine alignment. Some of you are connected to this person energetically. You've felt a pull, a sense that someone is trying to reach you spiritually. That's not your imagination. It's confirmation. When a soul is tethered to yours, in the spirit you can feel the tug, even if no words have been exchanged. And oh, beloved, the surprises that are coming. The angels are so excited because what's been hidden is about to be revealed. For some of you, this person will come forward with a message so unexpected, it'll feel like a dream, a confession, a truth that changes everything. And when it happens, you'll know exactly what it is. Divine timing. Peter 5:6 says, Humble yourselves therefore under God's mighty hand, that he may lift you up in due time. And your due time is approaching. You've humbled yourself. You've chosen healing. You've walked in love, even when it was hard. And now, the lifting is coming. This love won't just restore you. It'll elevate you. Angels are saying that this connection is going to restore your joy. Do you remember joy? The kind that makes you laugh for no reason. That makes you wake up with butterflies. That makes you feel light, like you're walking on sacred ground. That's what's being returned to you. Joy that doesn't come with conditions. Joy that comes from knowing someone truly sees you and chooses you. Some of you are about to experience what it feels like to be pursued in a holy way, not chased for attention, not hunted for your body, not pursued out of ego, but pursued because someone recognizes your spirit and wants to protect it, cover it, cherish it. And yes, this may come as a surprise, because maybe you haven't heard from them in a while. Maybe they disappeared, or never even revealed their feelings to begin with. Maybe this is someone who once had the chance but walked away. But the angels are saying they're coming back different, transformed, wiser, braver. Why? Because God has been dealing with their heart. Proverbs 21:1 says, "The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, as the rivers of water. He turns it wherever he will." God can turn anyone's heart, even the one who once seemed distant, even the one who thought they didn't deserve love, even the one who felt unworthy of you. Right now, someone is realizing that you were their answered prayer all along. Let me be clear, this love is not coming to rescue you. You're not broken. You're not waiting to be saved. You're already whole. You've already been redeemed. This love is not your healing. God is your healing. This love is the reflection of what God's already done inside you. It's the reward for not giving up on love, for not giving up on yourself. Deuteronomy 28:2 says, "All these blessings will come on you and overtake you if you obey the Lord your God." And one of those blessings is this person, this relationship, this beautiful surprise that's making its way toward you. You've obeyed. You've trusted. You've kept the faith, even when no one else understood, even when people told you to settle, even when you thought, maybe I'm asking for too much. You weren't asking for too much. You were asking for what was meant for you, and it's coming. Now I feel led to tell someone this. When the blessings begin to arrive, don't shrink. Don't question your worth. Don't self-sabotage. Receive with open arms. Say yes to the good things. Say yes to love that feels holy. Say yes to partnership that honors your soul. Because what's coming isn't just one blessing. It's a series of them. I see emotional blessings like joy, peace, and confidence. I see physical blessings like unexpected gifts, opportunities, and even relocation for some. And I see spiritual blessings like divine protection, confirmation, in dreams, and angelic signs that follow you. Psalm 84:11 reminds us, "For the Lord God is a sun and shield. The Lord bestows favor and honor. No good thing does he withhold from those whose walk is blameless." You're walking in alignment now, and that means no good thing, including love, will be withheld from you. Let's pause and breathe that in. You are loved. You are chosen. You are being pursued by someone who sees your soul and can't stay silent any longer. They are preparing a surprise that will make you cry tears of joy. And when it happens, it will feel just right. Not rushed, not forced, not confusing, just right. Now, before we close this portion of the message, I want you to do something powerful. I want you to speak this declaration aloud, or write it in the comments if you feel led. I am ready for divine love. I am open to surprises from heaven. I trust God's timing. I believe in the love He has for me. Say it. Believe it. Let it rise up in your spirit like a fire. Because heaven is already working. They're aligning dates, times, locations. They're speaking to hearts. They're orchestrating moments that will look like coincidences, but are actually divine appointments. The right conversation, the right connection, the right open door. And when it all unfolds, you'll look back and realize God didn't forget you. He never left you. He was just preparing the very best. So, my dear one, stay expectant. Keep your heart pure. Keep your spirit aligned. Don't go back to what broke you. Don't entertain confusion. Stay in your peace. Stay in your purpose, because your partner is being pulled toward your light. They're crazy in love with you, and heaven is getting ready to prove it. Yes, beloved, let's go even deeper. The angels are not finished yet because your spirit is opening more and more to receive what has been waiting for you in the heavenly realms. God is so generous, and his timing is so precise. He's not only preparing them, the one who is deeply in love with you, but he's preparing you to hold, protect, and recognize that love when it arrives. There are some of you who have been sensing a buildup of energy lately, almost like you're standing on the edge of something, but you don't know what it is. That's because you are on the edge of breakthrough, of blessings, of divine revelation. You're about to step into a new chapter. And this next chapter includes someone who's not just emotionally invested in you, but someone who's spiritually aligned and has been watching you with growing admiration and love. The angels are very clear. This person is crazy in love with your soul, not just your smile, not just your talents. They've seen your heart in moments when you didn't even know anyone was paying attention. They've watched you uplift others even when you were hurting. They've witnessed your loyalty, your fire, your quiet strength. And it's drawing them in like a magnet. For some of you, this person hasn't spoken up yet, but not because they don't want to. It's because they don't want to approach you the wrong way. They see your value. They know you're not someone to play with. And that makes them cautious, not afraid, but reverent. They want to honor what they feel. That's why it's taking time. Because their intention is not to stir your emotions, it's to love you right. Let this sink in. You are not hard to love. You were just surrounded by people who didn't know how to hold the kind of light you carry. This person, they're not intimidated by your light. They're inspired by it. It draws them closer to God. And that's exactly what divine love should do. It should lead you back to the Father, not pull you away from him. John 4:12 says, "If we love one another, God lives in us and his love is made complete in us." That's what's happening right now. This person's love for you is becoming complete, matured by patience, watered by prayer, and clarified by divine timing. You are not alone in this. Even if there's silence on the outside, there's movement in the spirit. Your angels are orchestrating conversations, inner nudges, synchronicities, and gentle promptings. They're guiding this person's heart closer to yours. It might be subtle now, but soon it will be obvious. The dreams you've been having, they're not random. The numbers you've been seeing, they're not meaningless. The songs that suddenly echo your deepest emotions. That's the divine reminding you, you are seen, you are loved, you are not waiting in vain. This love is going to meet you in a way that feels supernatural because it is supernatural. It won't feel like striving. It won't feel like games. It won't feel like you're trying to earn it. It will flow. Romans 8:28 tells us, "And we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are the called, according to his purpose." Yes, even the delays, even the past heartbreaks, even the silence. It's all working together to bring the right person into your life at the right time. And here's the beautiful part. They're coming with intentions. This isn't just someone who wants to flirt with your soul. This is someone who wants to build with you, build a life, a partnership, a future rooted in truth, in purpose, in divine assignment. Your connection won't just be for pleasure, it will be for purpose. Because when God writes a love story, he doesn't just connect hearts, he connects destinies, and the one coming toward you. Their destiny intertwines with yours in a way that brings glory to the kingdom. Let me say this prophetically. Some of you are about to be partnered with someone who will support your mission in life like no one ever has. They will pray with you, dream with you, strategize with you, protect you, push you gently into your next level, because they will see the anointing on your life and want to cover it, not compete with it. That kind of love, it's rare, but it's real, and it's coming. I feel led to tell someone this. Don't lower your standard. Don't shrink your heart to fit into small spaces. Don't apologize for wanting a love that feels sacred, because that's what's been prepared for you. Psalm 37:4 says, "Delight yourself in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart." And you've been doing that. You've been delighting in him. And now heaven is responding. This love is part of your inheritance. This surprise is part of your divine reward. And it's not far off. For many of you, there's a timeline that's already unfolding behind the scenes. In the next few weeks, some of you will receive messages. Unexpected contact, an apology, a confession, an invitation. A dream with so much clarity it will wake you up in tears. And you'll know, this is not coincidence. This is God. Some of you will be guided to certain places. Maybe a new city, a new job, a new circle. Pay attention. Divine meetings are being arranged. Destiny is in motion. Now I know some of you are thinking, but what if I miss it? Don't worry. What's for you cannot miss you, not when you're aligned with God. The angels assigned to you are too precise. They are too faithful. They will make sure you're in the right place at the right time. You don't need to chase. You don't need to strive. Just stay faithful, stay expectant, stay available, because the one who's in love with you, they're being drawn by the Spirit. Even if they try to run, they won't be able to shake this pull, because your souls recognize each other. And when you finally come face to face, it will feel like coming home. Zephaniah 3:17 says, "The Lord your God is with you, the mighty warrior who saves. He will take great delight in you. In his love, he will no longer rebuke you, but will rejoice over you with singing." God is already rejoicing over you. Can you feel that? He's preparing you for love that reflects his own. Let that love in, not. Everyone is meant to stay in your past. But the one that's coming, they're part of your future. And their arrival is going to unlock so much joy, creativity, peace, and abundance in your life. You're not just going to love, you're going to thrive in that love. And they will love you in a way that makes you feel safe to be fully you. No masks, no performing, no wondering where you stand, just presence, consistency, peace, because real love, divine love, doesn't make you anxious. It makes you rest. It doesn't drain you. It fills you. Let that be your standard. Let me ask you something, dear soul. Are you open to being surprised? Are you open to the fact that maybe, just maybe, God is sending you a love story more beautiful than the one you imagined? If so, I want you to declare it. Say it out loud. Type it again in the comments if you feel led. I'm ready to be loved the way heaven intended. Let's keep going, beloved. The angels are still near, and the message isn't finished yet. Your spirit is hungry for clarity, and heaven is pouring it out. What's coming your way is going to shock you in the most beautiful, divinely orchestrated way. This person, the one who is so in love with you, has been quietly carrying their feelings for longer than you realize. They've been guarding their heart, trying to find the right words, the right moment. They didn't want to come to you empty. They didn't want to offer a half-built heart or a confused mind. That's why God had to hold them back. It wasn't time yet, but that delay was protection. It wasn't punishment. It was preparation. Galatians 6:9 tells us, "Let us not grow weary in well-doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not." And you're about to reap the fruit of your patience, the reward for your consistency, the answer to your silent prayers. Some of you cried yourself to sleep asking, "Lord, when?" Some of you got up and served others even when your own heart was bleeding. And heaven took note of every moment. Nothing was wasted. This person has been tested too. And though they may have seemed distracted or unbothered or unsure, they've grown. God has been working on them, softening them, teaching them how to love with purity and courage. And now, they're being nudged, heavily. They're being shown signs. They're hearing your name in conversations, feeling your presence in stillness. They can't shake the sense that you are the one. Their heart is being drawn toward you with divine urgency. And some of them are scared, not because they don't want to love you, but because the feelings they have are so intense, so consuming, that they feel exposed, vulnerable. And for someone who has hidden their emotions for so long, that's unfamiliar territory. But the angels are standing by their side, whispering, "It's safe now. It's time. Speak. Move. Trust." God is releasing courage to this person. Courage to act. Courage to step forward. Courage to say what's been burning in their soul for so long. And when they do, it will be like a floodgate opens. For some of you, that will look like a message, a call, a sudden visit, a public gesture, or a quiet moment filled with truth. But however it comes, it will be undeniable. You won't have to question it. You won't have to beg for clarity. You'll just know. Because love that is sent by God comes with confirmation. Colossians 3:14 reminds us, "And above all these, put on love, which binds everything together in perfect harmony." Yes, beloved, love is the glue, the harmony, the sacred bridge between souls that are meant to walk together through life. And the harmony that's forming between you and this person, it's powerful. Some of you have already started to feel it. Maybe they've come back into your life after a period of separation. Maybe you've been seeing their name everywhere. Maybe they've been on your mind non-stop, even when you try to distract yourself. These are not accidents. You're being spiritually tuned into their frequency, because God is preparing your heart for what's about to be revealed. And here's the part that may surprise you. Not only are they in love with you, but they've been trying to figure out how to love you the way you deserve. That's why they've been quiet. That's why they hesitated, because they want to get it right. And can we just pause and thank God for that? Thank God that you're not being pursued by someone careless or immature. Thank God that this person took the time to heal, to grow, to seek Him. Because when they come to you, it won't be out of loneliness. It will be out of alignment. They're not choosing you because they're bored. They're choosing you because their soul knows. And the surprises? Oh, beloved, they're sweeter than you imagined. Some of you are about to be gifted not just with love, but with elevation. Partnership that opens doors. Love that brings laughter and security. Union that makes you walk taller because you know you're supported. This love will bring a glow to your face and a new rhythm to your step. Isaiah 61:3 says that He will give us beauty for ashes, the oil of joy for mourning, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness. That's exactly what's coming over you. You're exchanging sorrow for celebration. You're walking out of wilderness into promise. And for those of you who are still unsure, who are still struggling with doubt, hear this. It's okay to feel nervous. It's okay to question. But don't let fear shut down your blessing. Don't let the past dictate the promise. Timothy 1:7 tells us, "For God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind." For you see, are not crazy. You are not imagining things. That stirring in your spirit is real. That pull towards someone is real. That knowing that something bigger is happening. It's all real, and it's unfolding even now. This person has been preparing something for you. It could be an actual surprise, an act of love, a visit, a gift, or it could be something deeper, like finally making the decision to commit, to pursue, to honor you openly. And when it comes, you'll remember this moment. You'll remember that heaven told you ahead of time so you wouldn't be shocked, but rather ready. Yes, beloved, I feel your spirit leaning in, and the angels are still speaking. Let's continue because there is more that needs to be said, more that your heart needs to hear, more that your soul is ready to receive. You've waited long. Enough. And now, the confirmation is unfolding like never before. You see, when someone is truly sent by God, they don't come empty. They don't arrive confused or distracted. They come carrying something sacred, a piece of the future you've been praying for. They come equipped with love that heals, words that water your spirit, and presence that aligns with your peace. That's what's headed your way. This person, this one who is crazy in love with you, isn't coming just to stir up your emotions. They're coming to plant roots, to build something that won't fall apart when life gets hard. They're coming to be your partner in purpose, not just your companion in comfort. And the angels want you to know. This was written long ago. This connection is not random. It's divine. It was woven into the fabric of your journey before you even met. It was planted in your heart as a desire long before your eyes saw any evidence. And even though there have been detours, delays, and moments of doubt, God never changed his mind. The same God who formed the stars also wrote this love into your story. Jeremiah 1-5 reminds us, "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you, and the one he formed for you. He knew them too. He shaped them with your soul in mind." That's why even before you cross paths or recross paths, there is an inner knowing, a divine recognition, a peace that speaks louder than words. For many of you, that moment is drawing near, and the angels want to prepare you so you don't misinterpret the signs. When this person shows up, you may be tempted to overthink it. You may wonder, is this really it? Especially if the delivery doesn't look like the package you expected. But let me lovingly remind you, God doesn't always wrap gifts in the way the world teaches us to expect. Sometimes the greatest blessings come disguised as interruptions. Sometimes divine love shows up when you're not wearing your best outfit, or when your schedule is full, or when your guard is still partially up. But God doesn't need perfect conditions to release perfect timing. And beloved, his timing is now. Hebrews 10:23 encourages us, "Let us hold unswervingly to the hope we profess, for he who promised is faithful." That's your word today. Hold on, because he who promised is faithful, not just in theory, but in action. He is moving on your behalf. You haven't been forgotten. You haven't been overlooked. And you're not the only one feeling this pull. They feel it too. They may not have the vocabulary to explain it the way you do. They may still be finding the courage to admit what they feel. But it's real. The butterflies, the dreams, the visions, they're feeling it too. They're wondering what it is about you that lingers in their mind even after they've tried to forget. They're questioning why your smile shows up in their dreams. They're reflecting on your words, your kindness, your light, and realizing that no one else has ever affected them like this. And though they might act composed on the outside, internally, their soul is crying out for connection. Their heart is tired of pretending. Their spirit is yearning for something real. That's why God is stirring their spirit even now, because heaven is tired of the delay. You've both done the work, you've both grown, and now it's time. But don't be surprised if the enemy tries to distract you in this season. Don't be surprised if old wounds, old connections, or counterfeit opportunities try to rise up and steal your attention. The enemy always attacks before a breakthrough. He wants you distracted, confused, doubting. Why? Because he knows what's coming. He knows the power of the union you're about to walk into. He knows how much light you and this person will radiate when you're together. So guard your heart. Stay grounded in the Spirit. Proverbs 3:5-6 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your paths straight." Yes, your path is being straightened, even if it felt crooked before. Even if you've walked through confusion, even if you've faced heartbreak, even if you made mistakes, nothing is wasted. Every detour you took, it refined you. Every delay you experienced, it protected you. Every moment you were hidden, it preserved you for this love. And let me say this again, this person coming toward you is serious. They're not confused. They may have taken time to reach this place, but now that they're here, they're ready to show up with intention. They're not just looking for romance. They're looking for resonance. And you, beloved, are the one their soul recognizes. There's a beautiful moment coming when the two of you will share your hearts, and you'll be stunned at how aligned your experiences have been. How many times you both almost gave up? How many times you nearly walked away from love? How many times you prayed, fasted, wept, and whispered, "God, if it's your will, let it be." And God heard every word. You'll realize that while you were growing in your faith, so were they. While you were healing, so were they. While you were discovering your purpose, so were they. And now you're both ready. Ready for love that's mature, not messy. Love that uplifts, not drains. Love that multiplies peace, not confusion. Love that reflects heaven. There's a holy alignment coming. It's going to feel like everything in your life starts falling into place, almost effortlessly. Doors will open, ideas will flow, finances will improve, not because the relationship is a magic fix, but because the union is blessed by heaven. Psalm 126:5-6 says, "Those who sow with tears will reap with songs of joy. Those who go out weeping, carrying seed to sow, will return with songs of joy, carrying sheaves with them." Yes, your season of sowing in sorrow is over. The joy is returning. And when this person surprises you with their confession, with their plans, their love, their full-hearted expression, you'll be able to receive it without fear, because you'll know it's real. Let that sink in. You're about to be loved for real, not tolerated. Not used, not breadcrumbed, but loved, deeply, openly, honorably, and your only job now is to receive it. So how do you prepare your heart? Stay soft, stay surrendered, stay open, forgive the past, release the timelines, let go of the fantasy, so you can receive the reality, because what God has for you is better than what you imagined. It's healthier, stronger, sweeter, realer, and it's coming sooner than you think. Some of you are going to be shocked at how quickly this unfolds. It'll feel like a whirlwind, but a peaceful one. You'll find yourself smiling more, dreaming more, trusting more, laughing again. And you'll look in the mirror and say, "This is what I prayed for." Let me say this clearly. You are worthy of the kind of love that doesn't make you question your value. You are worthy of being chosen, not just once, but every single day. You are worthy of consistent love, faithful partnership, and divine connection. You are worthy of someone who shows up, stays, and grows with you. You are worthy of being surprised by how good it gets. So say it again, beloved. Say it until your bones believe it. I am worthy of divine love. And now, before we pause this sacred space, let me ask you, have you shared this message with someone who needs it? There are people in your life right now, maybe even in your family, your friend group, or your online community, who are praying for a sign, who are crying out to God for clarity, and you could be the one who helps bring that answer. Yes, let's continue, beloved. You are so close to witnessing what your heart has quietly believed all along. That love, real, heaven-sent love, is meant for you. The angels are still surrounding you, and I can feel how open your spirit is right now. That's what makes this moment so sacred, because your openness is the very doorway that allows this blessing to walk in. There's a stirring in the spiritual realm right now, a divine acceleration. Everything that felt delayed is starting to shift. You've been walking through a season of silence and stretching, but that silence was not a punishment. It was preparation. God was working in hidden places, both in your life and in the life of the one who is coming toward you. Yes, they are coming. This person, who is deeply and genuinely in love with you, is moving closer, not just emotionally, but physically, spiritually, intentionally. They have tried to suppress these feelings, but heaven has made it impossible. Why? Because their love for you is not based on fleeting emotion. It's rooted in something deeper, something eternal. And you, beloved, are the missing piece they didn't even know they were searching for until they began to seek God. That's when your name, your energy, your presence started to echo in their life like a gentle whisper that refuses to fade. You've been showing up in their dreams, in their thoughts, in the quiet spaces of their soul. Even in places they tried to keep guarded, you've been there. They're in love, truly. But not just in love with your beauty. They're in love with your resilience, with your faith, with the way you carry the weight of your calling without losing your joy, with the way you still believe, still serve, still smile, even after the pain. That kind of light. It can't be ignored, and they've tried to ignore it. Some of them have tried to distract themselves with other relationships. Others have buried themselves in work, in obligations, in busyness. But no matter what they've done, your light continues to call them back. Not in a haunting way, but in a healing way. You are a reminder of what their soul craves most: home. There's a reason why you haven't been able to forget each other. There's a reason why, no matter how far apart your lives have gone, there's still a thread that connects your hearts. Because when love is ordained by God, it cannot be severed by time, distance, or delay. Ecclesiastes 3:1 says, "To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven." This is the time for love to bloom, and not just any love. Your love. Their love for you is blossoming in real time, and soon it will be impossible for them to contain it. So what can you expect? You can expect boldness. From someone who was once unsure. You can expect confession. From someone who once hid their heart. You can expect movement. From someone who once stood still. Why? Because the Spirit of God is shifting things quickly now. The internal hesitation they felt is being replaced with divine instruction. They're hearing clearly. They're dreaming vividly. They're waking up with your name on their lips and your face in their heart. And no, it's not infatuation. It's not lust. It's not fantasy. It's revelation. They've been shown, either in vision, in dream, or in deep inner knowing, that you are the one, that you are their answered prayer. That what they feel for you is more than emotion. It's covenant. And when this revelation hit their spirit, it shook them. Because, beloved, not everyone is prepared to carry the kind of love you hold. You've been given a rare kind of heart. You don't just love, you cover, you intercede, you forgive, you build. And when someone receives a heart like yours, it feels like receiving a treasure they never thought they'd be worthy of. That's why they've been quiet. That's why they've wrestled with the timing. Because they know that if they step toward you, they have to be ready to love you in the way you deserve. No games, no half-efforts, no hesitation. And now, they are becoming ready. God is finishing the work inside of them. And the moment He releases them, they will come with intention. With clarity, with commitment, with boldness. They won't come to date you. They'll come to choose you, to honor you, to protect you, to speak life over you, to partner with you in destiny. Isaiah 60:22 says, "When the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen." And the time is becoming right. This is not just emotional, it's prophetic. There's a divine order being established in your life right now, and love is a part of that order. Some of you have been afraid to hope again. You've been told not to get your hopes up, that maybe love isn't your portion, that maybe it's too late. But the angels want to break that lie right now. You are not too late. You are not too old. You are not too broken. And it's not too far gone. God is restoring all things. Joel 2:25 declares, I will restore to you the years the locusts have eaten. And yes, that includes years lost to false love, years lost in confusion, years you spent healing from pain you didn't cause. God is not only giving you back your joy, He's sending you someone who will guard it with their life. This person is not only coming with love, they're coming with peace, with provision, with purpose. They're coming to pour into you in a way that feels holy. You won't have to wonder. You won't have to guess, because their actions will match their prayers, and they will make it clear. You are their home, so I need you to start preparing, not by chasing, not by begging, but by becoming the version of yourself that trusts fully. Start living like love is already here. Start walking like the door has already opened. Start praising like the promise has already arrived, because that's faith, that's alignment, and that's the posture that draws the blessing in even faster. Romans 12:12 tells us, be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, faithful in prayer. Let that be your rhythm now. Joyful, patient, faithful, because you're not just waiting, you're becoming. And every day your glow is getting stronger, your heart is getting softer, your discernment is getting sharper, you're becoming the partner that they have also been praying for. That's the divine symmetry of it all. You're not the only one preparing. They're getting ready too. They're healing too. They're praying too. And your hearts are being drawn together by the same Holy Spirit that separated you in the first place, not to hurt you but to protect the timing, because if they came too early, it would have caused damage. If you met too soon, you may have misunderstood the blessing. But now your eyes are open. Now your heart is anchored. Now your soul is settled, and you're ready. Say it out loud. I am ready. Say it again. I am ready for divine love. And let heaven respond. Let the angels dispatch. Let the timelines converge. Let the divine surprise unfold. Because it's coming. And when it comes, it won't just touch your heart. It will elevate your whole life. You'll find yourself praying with someone instead of just about them. You'll find yourself building legacy, not just posting pictures. You'll find yourself waking up next to peace, not confusion. You'll find yourself realizing that waiting was the greatest investment you ever made. So, beloved, hold your head high, walk in confidence, speak with joy, and live with expectancy, because someone is crazy in love with you, and their heart is finally about to say what their soul has been screaming for months. I choose you, and heaven is backing that love with every angel, every resource, and every blessing necessary to make it last. Yes, beloved, let's bring this sacred message to its divine conclusion. You've come so far, and if you're still listening to this, it's not just because you're curious, it's because your spirit knows this word was meant for you. Heaven has been guiding your steps, drawing you closer to the truth your soul already carries deep within. You are not forgotten. You are chosen. And you are loved, deeply, wildly, and unconditionally. This person, the one who is crazy in love with you, they are being awakened in a powerful way right now. For so long, they were trying to make sense of what they were feeling. They kept asking themselves, why this person? Why can't I stop thinking about them? Why do they show up in my dreams? Why do I feel so drawn to them even when we're not talking? But now they're starting to understand, because love, true divine love, doesn't always come in the form we expect. It sneaks up on us like sunlight pouring into a dark room, slowly at first, gently, softly, but then suddenly it illuminates everything. And once it does, you can't go back to the dark. This person is now realizing that you are the light they've been searching for, and they're getting ready to move. not just physically, but spiritually and emotionally. They are finally stepping out of their fear, their pride, their hesitation. They are getting ready to say what they've been holding back, and it won't just be words, it will be a declaration of action, of change, of divine purpose, because they can't hold it in anymore. They can't pretend like you're not everything they've been praying for. They can't ignore the pull, the fire, the peace that comes over them when your name is mentioned or when they recall your presence. They know now, and that knowing is turning into action. And you, beloved, are being prepared to receive that love in its fullness. You are not who you were when you first crossed paths. You've grown. You've healed. You've let go of the versions of yourself that were still trying to prove your worth to people who couldn't see you. You've silenced the voice that told you that love was for everyone else but not for you, and now you're walking in your truth, standing in your light, rooted in your divine worth. That's the version of you that will receive this love. Not the striving version, not the broken version, but the healed, elevated, aligned version. Because this love is not here to fix you, it's here to witness you, to celebrate you, to partner with you. That's why God waited. That's why it didn't happen earlier. Because the love that's coming now is not immature or halfway. It's whole, it's holy, and as it arrives, so will the blessings attached to it. Yes, there are blessings that come with this person, because the love you're receiving is not selfish, it's generous. They're not coming empty-handed. They're coming with provision, with ideas, with faith, with strategy, with peace. They're coming with things that make your life feel lighter, not heavier. There'll be someone who says, I've prayed for someone like you, and I'm ready to build. There'll be someone who looks at your dreams and says, let's do it together. There'll be someone who listens deeply, protects fiercely, and loves consistently. That's what divine love looks like. It doesn't come to consume you, it comes to align with you. And the angels are celebrating this union even before it physically happens. Because spiritually, it's already being sealed. A covenant is forming in the spirit. It's like a quiet ceremony happening in heaven, where both your names are being spoken over in prayer and agreement. You may not see it yet, but you'll feel it. You'll start noticing how your peace increases, how random signs begin to line up, how messages start to confirm what you've already known in your heart. You'll feel it in your body, in your dreams, in your timing. And when they arrive, when they open their mouth and speak what's been hidden, you will not be surprised. You will be ready, because God has already whispered to your heart, this is the one I've chosen, and you'll know. Isaiah 30:21 says, your ears will hear a word behind you saying, this is the way, walk in it, whenever you turn, to the right or to the left. Yes, beloved, you will hear that whisper, that divine confirmation, that sacred yes, and everything you thought was lost, it will begin to return. Your joy, your faith in love, your passion for purpose, even your sense of magic and beauty in life. Because divine love doesn't just heal your heart. It activates your whole being. You start living again, smiling again, believing again. Not because the person completes you, but because they align with the completed version of you that God has already formed. And you will look back on every delay, every tear, every sleepless night, and you'll say, thank you, God, it was worth the wait. That is the kind of love that is coming for you. So stay open, stay hopeful, stay anchored, because even when you don't feel it, heaven is working. The angels are moving. The door is opening. And what's walking through it is everything you've ever hoped for, and more. So before we finish this message, I want to invite you to do something powerful, something simple but full of faith. If this word confirms something for you, write this in the comments below. I trust God's timing. I receive divine love. I am ready. Let that be your agreement, your public declaration, your sacred yes to what heaven is doing in your life. Then take a moment to like this video, because every like pushes this message into the lives of others who are waiting for their confirmation. Share this message with someone you love, someone who's been praying for a sign. Be the reason they don't give up. Be the light that leads them back to hope. Subscribe to Prophetic Message if you haven't already, and make sure you click the notification bell so you'll be the first to receive the next divine word spoken straight into your spirit. And if this message blessed you in any way and you'd like to support the ministry behind this message, we invite you to do so with a super thanks. Your gift, no matter the amount, is a way to say thank you to the angels, to the divine flow, and to this channel that continues to pour out love, light, and guidance each day. Your support helps us keep bringing messages like this to those who need it most, and we are truly grateful. So as we close, I speak this over you. May the love that's coming exceed your expectations. May the timing surprise you with joy. May the peace you feel be confirmation. May the union you enter be wrapped in favor, and may you walk boldly into the next chapter of your life, knowing this love is not just coming. It was always meant for you. God bless you. Come back for more. We're just getting started. And the next message might just be the one that changes everything. Until then, stay ready, stay faithful, and stay loved.